Early on, we started out at a trailer at Lutheran Church of Hope, and the goal during that Lent season was to do 1 million meals.
I remember the experience being both really fun and really rewarding at the same time. I mean, the idea that you could come together with your friends for 2 hours and package meals that would be delivered to hungry children and families was really meaningful.
When we first started, we were a once-a-year event, right? It was Labor Day weekend, it was 4 days. They usually packed between 4 and 5 million meals. This would have been 2008 and 2009.
Our goals early on were fairly small because we had no employees and it was all volunteers and all gifts, so we kind of formed it around 3 tiers. We wanted people to pray for the success of being able to feed people. We wanted people to come and serve, and we also needed people to give.
Since that time, we've made over 200 million meals since 2008, and we've had almost 600,000 volunteers in that time. The numbers start to really add up, and you start to see the impact that it's making in these different countries, as well as in the U.S.
The feeling of hunger is horrible. I don't wish that upon anybody. I used to go to the food pantries, and that's how I knew of Meals from the Heartland. Without Meals from the Heartland, I would not have been able to feed my children, would not have been able to feed myself, so I don't know where we would be at today.
We know there's hunger out there, and we need to feed those bodies, but also the mindset of helping those people in their mind figure out they're worthy.
We could always make these meals with the machine. And there are organizations like ours that use a machine to make the meals. But that's only half of our mission. The other half of our mission is to empower people to come together, have team building, have family time, hang out, laugh, and joke with friends, but for a common cause, to do good, to feed a child, and it's those kinds of things that makes our job really rewarding.
It makes me feel grateful that I work in a community filled with just generous donors and volunteers that care to come together like that and feed hungry children and families.
We also go out around the state, and when we go out around the state, we package meals at a church, at a business, at a school, a community event, and we take all of this product with us in our trucks, and we set up the lines out there and let them package in their own little community or building.
Blessman International gives us an avenue where we can send meals immediately. They work also with Convoy of Hope, who we work with a lot. And Convoy of Hope has been just a tremendous partner for us to get to these other 14 different countries and around the United States in distributing meals.
Once Meals from the Heartland then started working with Convoy, not only did we take care of Blessman, but then we started sending meals to Haiti and the Philippines and El Salvador and all over to help feed these kids.
We like to say in our planning that we don't always know what the plan is, but God has a plan for us. And so we're trying to follow His plan.
We're helping feed 500,000 kids a week right now. Our mission partners want to make that 1 million kids a week within the next 10 years. So we have to grow with them to be able to reach out and make a difference in that many kids' lives.
We need those businesses, those churches, and those individuals to continue to contribute so we can buy the ingredients, so people can package the meals, so we can send the meals out.
What I really wish that I could do was take everybody to a children's feeding center where they could see these kids, they could see and feel the smiles on their faces.
We cannot control the cause of hunger, but what we can control is how we collectively come together to respond to it. And I think as long as we can continue to help feed those that have the greatest needs, the better our world will be.